Hey, Internet family. What's more valuable for you to give, your money or your time? Well, we'll talk about that in a minute. I'm Vinny. This is week 8 of Living for All the Marbles, and it's 16 September 2021. And I am on a journey. And that journey is to leave a legacy for my kids, my grandkids, my great grandkids about my views on life and how you live it, and setting goals and moving forward and living the life that you want to live. It's about holding myself accountable to those goals and to my marble list, which many people call a bucket list. And it's also to encourage and inspire others to do the same. And hopefully, some of you, will join me on this journey. If this is something that you're interested in, then I would encourage you. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell. I really do appreciate it because it's really gratifying when people engage and we have a chance to talk about some of these things. But like I said, it is now week 8 and we got to pull a marble. So it comes out of here and it goes into here. And so that's what we're going to do. And as you know, those of you who've been with us know, we got 857 of these marbles to go through. If you want to know that story, then I'm going to try and attach a video to the end of this, but you could also look up our original video on YouTube or Facebook, and you can kind of get an idea of what this is really all about and how it came to be. But let's talk a little bit first about my first thing. I want to pay more attention to my health, so I've done that. Had the opportunity to get the old ticker checked out. Had a chance to do some blood work and also, just overall look at my health. And, it's all looking pretty good. So that's an important thing to pay attention to. When we talked about, physically, mentally, emotionally, socially, spiritually, financially, professionally, we want to look across all those things. And so far, so good. I'm a little hoarse, you may have noticed, because this is the peak of ragweed season, and I appear to have a ragweed allergy. So that's put a little hitch in my giddy up, but it hasn't stopped me from moving forward. I also had a chance to do, one of the things I wanted to do this year was work more on stuff that my wife wanted around the house. So we had the house all power washed and also had the gutters cleaned. So a little thing, but it's also a big thing when, somebody's been waiting for that to be done for a long time. So also this Saturday, and I'll tell you more about this as we go forward in future videos, we have our mastermind, one of them. We have 3 a year. This is the big one. We're going to be down in Atlanta for 3 days with our group and then 1 day with all of the mastermind participants. It's going to be a blast. And I told you a couple videos ago about how you write a vision and sometimes opportunities come up that challenge that vision. And then you have to kind of reevaluate. Is this what I want to do? Is this what I should do? Should I modify my vision? Should I say no because my vision is exactly right? And I was a little concerned that I needed to really give this great consideration because it was a great opportunity. It was something that I've been involved with a long time. So I'm going to put that before the mastermind, as well as a reassessment of my own marble list and the things on it and my vision for my life. So it's important that these documents are reviewed regularly, and it's important for you to let them evolve and put additional things on there. Now, the other thing I got to do this week, which I enjoyed, was work with some buddies. A while back I told you I had a buddy that we all got together and did some work. Many hands make light work, right? And so this time I had a chance to help him get some, what do they call those things? Well, I'll think of it in a minute. But anyway, we went to do that, and scaffolding. Yeah, I wrote it on the board over there so I remember. First time I've ever put it up, but it was actually an interesting experience. Now I know what it can do and the things that you need to do to make it work and adjust it, etc. So that was good. I also had a buddy who needed some wood moved, and that was also good. And that led me to the thought that I asked about in the beginning, and that is, what's more valuable, your money or your time? Now I guess you could say that, well, it depends. If you really need money, money's more valuable than time. But if you really need time, time is more valuable than money. But it made me think back to a video done by Simon Sinek, who's a guy who's really into management and leadership, and he talked about in an example of saying, what would mean more if I came in and said, "Hey, how you doing, man? What you been up to?" I say, "Well, I just gave $100 to a charity," and you're like, "Wow, that's pretty cool. I'm glad you did that." But that kind of be it. But if we got together and I said, "Hey, man, how you doing?" You go, "Great. How you doing?" And I go, I just spent the weekend painting houses for Habitat for Humanity for homeless people, and they would look at that and go, "Wow, that's awesome. You're a good person. I need to do more. I need to be a better person." It's kind of that inspiration because they say that when you're young, and I think I've said this before, you give time for money because you think you got a lot of it. As you get older, you trade money for time because you realize it's very limited. And when you provide someone with your time, you can make more money. You cannot make more time. So if you have the opportunity to pour into somebody's life like that, I would encourage you to do it. Take that opportunity. Obviously, you have to control it, but the idea is giving of yourself in that way, whether it's somebody you know or somebody you don't know. I would encourage you to kind of take a look at it and see how you feel afterward. So y'all being here is a big deal to me. I appreciate that. Had a little feedback and interaction. I'd be interested to know what you think about this. What is more valuable, your time or your money? In any event, I want you to live intentionally and finish strong. God bless. I'll see you next week.